next guest is a fantastic comedian with a great new special, Chris Fleming, live at the Palace. It's streaming now on HBO Max. Let's take a look.
Oh, you like when I improvise. Chicago's a comedy town. You love that. This is where Seth Meyers cut his teeth. I had to come to where Seth Meyers learned the rule of three. Yeah, I bet you never seen Seth Meyers do this kind of mic play.
Please welcome to the show, Chris Fleming! Please, take it all. It's all yours. It's all yours. Oh, my God. This is the first time I've ever been mentioned in the clip.
Twice.
Twice in the clip.
Yeah.
But before we get to your special, which I loved,
Yes.
Congratulations on the sweater.
Oh. Oh, this whole thing? I mean, I think I'm doing something sexy, and then I just always end up looking like a Pixar antagonist. And people are just like, why is bro dressed like the mosquito from Madagascar 10?
I'm very happy to have you here first time, and a lot of other guests I love. Did you get to meet Jim and Alana backstage?
Do you think they let me near the talent?
Oh, no. Did we put you in the special dressing
I barely
room?
got in here. But I'm worried that people are going to tune in and think, is that Haim now? Me, Jim, and Noah.
No.
What happened to Haim? And we're just doing... Bazinga! We'll cut the bazinga.
Oh, no. We've never met, but I've reached out because I'm a huge fan of your work. And
A lot of late night calls.
a lot of late night calls, which go straight to voicemail, but you do call me in the morning.
Yeah.
I wrote you, though, because you mentioned me in the special, but you didn't burn me.
No.
Like, whereas there's some people, like, took the zingers.
You got like a light, on the microwave, like a reheating broccoli.
Yeah, totally.
You got a light toast. Birbiglia got nuked.
Yeah.
And I'm on his turf right now. I'm not going near Park Slope because I think he put a hit out on me.
Birbiglia took a hit out on you.
The hitman's just going to be Ezra Klein on a city bike. This one's for Mike.
I reached out, Lin-Manuel, also light nuke, like, broccolied.
Yeah.
Great story about Lin.
Oh, I think I got nuked in that one.
Yeah, so again, like I was saying to Lin,
disgraced
we're in rare air.
Yes.
Terry Gross, she did fine. You're
yeah.
a big fan of her.
Well, yeah, she doesn't negotiate with terrorists. I'm kind of doing a John Hinckley Jr. thing with Terry. Like, I'm just trying to get her attention.
Yeah.
And I think she's just in her silo. I have an image of Terry after every notable person's universe. She has a menagerie of just famous people and then just tips it over.
Do you?
We're from the same area, by the way.
Yeah, we are from the same area. You're Massachusetts, I'm New Hampshire.
Yeah, I bet. I feel like we had very different experiences.
You don't think we had a similar New England upbringing?
You are a prince, I was a witch. I could see, I bet you broke a lot of hearts on the National Honor Society. I could just see every horse girl in the tri-state area honking on their Barry Sachs, pretending it's young Seth Meyers. Oh, 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 oh. It's because you got those Paul Newman eyes, but you got the Ethan Frome neck. He's got that Adam's apple that drives salutatorian. Every New England girlie wants to sled to their death with Seth Meyers. Oh, young Goodman Myers. Please come to this is maybe 89. Young Goodman Myers, come to me stable and let's do some light hand stuff. Sorry, girls. AP US history is really busting my butt. Or should I say, AP US herstory?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, young Goodman Myers, he's an ally. He's kind and a generous lover. Seth Meyers in the streets, Nancy Myers in the sheets.
Oh, my God, this is...
Abigail! Abigail! You best be brushing that hair if you want young Goodman Myers taking you to spring fling. Meanwhile, in my hometown, they were just trying to figure out the most humane way to put me down. Because I was just on all fours. No, dude, you can't put me in the monitors. I'm gonna fight myself like a parakeet.
Oh my God, no one's ever, yeah. Oh my God. Time!
Bazinga!
No one's ever mentioned my Frome neck. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
I finally got a shout out. You shot your special in Chicago.
Yeah.
So I also shot a special in Chicago, but I
Yeah.
want to ask before I want to call something out, but why do you think we haven't filmed our specials in New England? Because we're both from New England. What do you think it is?
Oh my God, it's so loaded.
Yeah, right?
Oh
I don't
my
know.
God.
By the way, I always do great shows there, but I'm just like, I don't trust it when the cameras are rolling.
It's a very conditional love.
Yeah.
The cold winters. I mean, my family's there now.
Yeah. Are they excited about your success, about everything that's happening?
Yeah, well, they all have kids now.
Yeah.
And so I'm kind of a teachable moment for them.
Yeah.
It's a very like respect the freak kind of a thing. And children, they talk to me the same way when I go viral outside of my fan base. It's like the comments. That's how children talk to me. And I was swimming this summer in my cousin's pool, and we were out of earshot of all the adults, and I had my little 5-year-old cousin on my back, swimming. He pulls my hair up, and he whispers in my ear,
You even have the neck of a woman.
I don't know if you ever had a broken character with a kid. I just said, Jesus Christ! What are we in jail?
All right. Sorry, I hate to do a gotcha moment with a guest, especially one I respect.
Karma needs to come.
Okay.
For me. I need consequences.
Now, by the way, we heard in the clip you said I bet you've never seen Seth Meyers do mic work like this.
Yeah.
This is your HBO special.
Yeah.
This is my HBO special.
Oh! Oh!
Listen, that's a mic. That's a mic. I didn't fall down.
I underestimated you. I need fact checkers. Wait, look, you're even getting lower than me.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
We could do a flip book. This could be a really messed up inchworm.
But I'm very, because it's a fair burn to call me out on my mic work, but like the one time I went for it, you burned me for it in the exact same position. Like you literally, like Seth Meyers would never, and I literally did it.
I didn't know Lauren let you down with the piggies like that.
Oh, Lauren did not know.
Okay.
Lauren, I got a call.
Yeah.
Lauren gave me, it was a very long speech about exactly that. Like, we don't lie.
We don't
You don't lie
groundwork.
on the floor.
Yeah.
Once you lie on the floor, the flag has touched the ground. Like a lot of that.
And we're wearing Hitachis right now that Lauren is controlling in case we act up, in case we swear. Oh!
You grew up, what was your upbringing like? I mean, I feel like there's Massachusetts upbringing has a bit of a stereotype to it. Did you have a good one?
Yeah, it was. I mean, elementary school. Okay, what just popped in my head is
Okay.
a pretty chilling tale.
Oh, I love a chilling tale.
Did you go to public school?
Uh-huh.
Massachusetts public school. Okay. I was in elementary school, and my teacher fancied herself kind of an environmentalist.
Okay, that makes sense.
We're in the middle of class one day, and I guess she sees an egg fall out of a tree in the courtyard. She goes, "Hold up!" And she sprints out, grabs the egg, sprints back in.
How old are we at this point, do we think?
Ooh, whatever, fourth
Okay,
grade
gotcha. So you're like 10.
So 19, yeah, and that's cheap. I don't feel good
We'll
about
accept
that.
it. We'll accept it.
Yeah.
We gotta do everything we can.
So she runs back in with this egg, and she goes, "I'm gonna save this bird. Watch me." And she takes out a straw. Watch me. Watch me. Watch me. My friend Margot stands up and casually vomits. Yeah. The honest vomit of a child. Aw. Jason Hayward, bleep that, stands up, seeing Margot vomit, walks to the other trash can. Blah. Watch me. Egg is dripping. Egg is now empty. She goes, we lost. What did you think was gonna happen?
I don't understand what the end game was.
It haunts me to this day.
I mean, if the egg
It's like
is-
an Edgar Allan Poe story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think she accidentally maybe slurped up the entirety of the
She
bird?
either completely inhaled the bird or it was on her shirt.
What a wonderful Massachusetts memory.
And that's
you know what I mean?
Massachusetts.
That's Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
What a joy to have you here. Will you come back soon?
I would love to come back soon.
It is a delight. You're everything. Having you here was everything I wanted and more. Thank you so much.
you,
You guys,
sir.
this is Chris Fleming.
Thanks, everybody.
Nobody quite like him. Chris Fleming, live at the Palace. It's streaming at HBO Max. We'll be right back.